in pursuit of a unified stand against the status quo. A profound thought continually crossed my mind in the quiet hours of contemplation. The previous day, I proposed a video to unite disparate groups, truth seekers, freedom advocates, and various hubs of like-minded individuals. The objective? To assemble these factions in a singular place, to collectively address and expose the concerning actions and policies enacted by governments and other influential entities, which many perceive as counter to human welfare. Stepping away from governmental jurisdiction. One solution I posited involves moving beyond the reach of government jurisdiction. For instance, not conforming to certain impositions like smart meters by declaring oneself outside the typical governmental control, not as a resident of the UK, but merely England. This involves rejecting the legal fiction of our birth certificates, which many view as a symbol of being a dead entity within the system. Confronting the complexity of legal and political concepts. The challenge lies in garnering significant public support and understanding complex concepts like jurisdiction, legal fiction, and the implications of birth certificates, bonds, and stocks. Discussing the distinctions between admiralty law and land law, or what constitutes legal versus lawful, often leads to confusion or disbelief among the general populace. Skepticism also arises when questioning mainstream narratives around global warming or the effectiveness of specific medical interventions. A growing discontent, seeking a new approach. This reflection led me to realize the necessity for something that resonates more broadly. An idea that encapsulates the growing dissatisfaction spreading across various sectors of society. Many might not grasp or need to know the details of agendas like Agenda 21, theories of depopulation, or the concept of 15-minute cities. These topics, when broached, often seem too far-fetched to many who are preoccupied with their day-to-day lives, such as paying bills, buying gifts, or consuming mainstream media and entertainment. The concept of none of the above. The notion of none of the above is partially original, yet it holds significant potential. It's been suggested that during elections, people could spoil their ballot papers or add an option, none of the above, to signify their rejection of all candidates. This concept gained more substance when I discovered a campaigner advocating for an officially recognized none of the above box on ballot papers for almost a decade, beyond petitions and two-party systems. While I remain skeptical about the efficacy of petitions, I aspire to move beyond the conventional two-party system. None of the above is more than a plea for a new box on ballot papers. It symbolizes our growing discomfort with the political landscape. It's a recognition that the policies being advanced are not in the best interest of the populace. A movement, not a party. What if none of the above was more than a voting option? What if it became a movement, a symbol of general discontent that the average person could understand and support? It could be represented through simple characters, a box, a tick, and the words none of the above, signifying our collective dissatisfaction with the current government system. Whether Conservative or Labour, the outcome seems invariably disappointing. Visual symbols of dissent. Imagine a world where none of the above is a common sight on t-shirts, mugs, and posters. It's a statement, not an official protest. It's a declaration that the current system is redundant and demands something new. Spreading the message. This concept could be promoted by various YouTubers and groups within the freedom movement. It's a tangible way to express dissatisfaction, a seed planted to indicate that what we currently have is not what we want. None of the above is straightforward, requiring no membership, no registration, just a shared sentiment of rejection. Educating and evolving. Once this idea takes root, we can gradually educate people about alternative ways of living, jurisdiction, legal fiction, and the importance of trial by jury. It's about bringing people to our side with the realization that what we currently have is not serving us. A call for a new direction. In conclusion, none of the above is about more than just changing what's on a ballot paper. It's about building a widespread understanding that the systems in place could be more beneficial. People need not be bogged down by the intricacies of policies or conspiracy theories. It's enough to understand that what we have now is inadequate and we are collectively searching for something different, something better.